Okay, what I want to do right now is talk about and show how I get a lead from the Indiana MLS and take it from a lead all the way to the point where I've made an offer on the property. So I just got this email. Well, it's actually a week ago, 5 days ago. Haven't done anything with it because I've been busy. But anyways, it may still be on the market, so we'll just go ahead and use this as an example. But here I got this email. There's a little picture of the house. Here's the MLS number. They're asking 34,000 for it. The address, St. Joe County, 3 bed, 1 bath, 1,200 square feet. So I really like to have a minimum of 3 bedroom, and I really don't want to get below 1,000 square feet. In fact, I'd like to stay in the 1,200 to 1,500, um, minimum size and go bigger from there. But anyway, so let's use this as an example. And this one's probably going to be a good one because North Liberty doesn't have a lot of comps. Like, there's not going to be a whole lot of homes that have sold recently in that area. So this will be a good example of where it's not so easy to calculate the ARV. So first thing we do is we're going to log into the MLS. So once you log in, you type in that passcode, then it takes you to this screen. You're going to click on Paragon, and this is another house I was looking at. But okay, so now what I can do is the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that MLS number and I'm going to put it here in this quick search toolbar right there. And since it's been a couple days old, I just want to make sure it's still active. And right here we can see status is active. Right there. Oh, yep, active. Okay. So once we do that, we can click on this picture. We can go through the pictures of the home. We can see the roofs. Um, it may need a new roof. Nice yard. Ooh, the interiors got some work that's needed. So it looks like it can have refinished hardwood floors. That's it's just worn out carpet and needs some paint. The kitchen has definitely seen better days. Interesting roof in the kitchen, right there. I wonder if it's on the second story. But needs carpet and paint, and a kitchen, and a bathroom. Um, it probably needs. I mean, just looking at the age of the house, this is you can see the age of the house here, 1932. Um, Being that old and in its condition, huh, it could be. We could possibly need to do all new electrical and plumbing. So, just based on these pictures, and we don't need to spend a whole lot of time on this, but just a straight carpet and paint house is going to be about 15,000 bucks. And yeah, 15,000 bucks for carpet and paint for this house. No, I'm sorry, a carpet, paint, and maybe kitchen. But this gonna need a little bit more work. So we're probably talking. This is probably carpet, paint, kitchen, all new electrical. Probably need a roof, and yeah, I mean we probably ought to budget about $45,000 to redo this. I mean, from what we can tell, the outside looks okay. But you know, we really don't know. So maybe we just budget 40,000 and then put an inspection contingency on it. Okay, so first thing I want to do after looking at those pictures, I want to look at the map, this little M right there, and I just want to see where it's located. So if I zoom in, or I guess that's zoom out. If I zoom in a little bit, I can see here's Crumstown Highway, here's Haller Street. It's right there on the corner. So Crumstown Highway, it's not a heavy highway. It's kind of the main road that goes through. So okay, so just get our bearings right here. So here's here's South Bend. Crumstown Highway comes down into Crumstown, and there's the house. Okay, so close that. Now when you do this MLS search up here, it creates a new search window. Well, I want to leave this one open, and I want to put a new search tab over here so that I can refer back to both. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to search, and the drop down comes, and I'm going to select residential, and see it created this new tab. And then what I want to do is I want to come under status and put A for active, S for sold, and P for pending. And then under closing date, I want to put in, I'm going to come over to this little marker right here, and I'm going to go 1 year back. Now, I really don't like 1 year. I like them much closer or more recent, but for purposes of just kind of seeing what the market value is, this is good. So okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to map the area. So I'm going to go to mapping. Oops, and you know what? I didn't show where I went. So I could click here on the mapping or just click on this little globe. And then we saw that it was in the southwest side. So this, oh, here's Crumstown Highway. And it was the house right here. So as you can see, there's not a whole lot of homes in this area. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this rubber band under draw and click and drag over this whole area at first. You see, okay, there's this house, the one that we're looking at for this listed for sale for 34,000, and then there's one that is sold in this whole place in the past year for 110. Wow. Okay. But I mean, what's similar about it? It's also on the corner of Crumstown Highway and North Street. Let's click on. Let's put add to criteria. Let's click search. And then we can go to the sold. Well, actually, we can see, okay, so it's 600 square feet bigger, the above grade finished square feet. It has an extra bedroom and an extra bathroom. What about the lot size? I don't see lot size. Well, let's just click on it. Click on the MLS number to look at the property. Nice 4-bed, 2-bed, or 2-bath lot. Remodeled in the last 3 to 5 years. So we know, okay, so this is somewhat updated. It's got a huge back porch. New roof as of 2016. And a metal pole barn. Okay, well. Okay, so there's the house. So this one sold for 110,000. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's pergo floors. Maybe that's real wood, but or laminate. Really tall ceilings. A little loft. Looks like you walk through the closet in order to get to that bathroom upstairs. Wow, really tall ceilings. But yeah, it's been updated. I mean, it's not completely current updating with colors and things, but and for the most part, it's pretty updated. New roof, new siding. So okay, so that means that they really went to they really did the nines on this one. One thing that you can do is if and it sold in 0 days. It was 0 days on market right there. Wow, that's amazing. So that means it was pretty hot, and it's really recent too. I mean, it closed last month, so that's a really good comp. One thing though is that I want to do is I don't really want to go out any further on our map, but maybe we go a few months back even further. Now, I really don't do this except in like rural cases like this. Let's just see if something else comes up. Nope, nothing else. So nothing else has come up. So so really quick, I mean we can just do the math right here. This is not quite the video I was thinking it was going to turn out to be, but this is good learning anyways. So so we're missing the pole barn. We're smaller in our square foot. What is the price per square foot of this? So it's sold for 110 divided by 1887. So it sold for $58 a square foot. Now, it also has an extra bedroom and it has that pole barn. So so really, I probably wouldn't feel comfortable going above. I would probably I would knock off some value for our home because we don't have the pole barn, we are missing a bedroom, and we're missing a bathroom. So what I would probably do is I'd probably say ours is probably our home that we're looking to buy could probably sell for like $53 a square foot. So I knock $5 a square foot off that price. And that's just a guess. I mean, it's really not science, but we have a data point that we can refer to, and that an appraiser will refer to. So we say $53 a square foot times 1,222. Ooh, okay, so that means we'd have to sell our home for $65,000. Or that's what ours would sell for. Let's just see what it would sell for if it sold the same price per square foot. 70. Okay. So we're between 65 and 70. I mean, that's it's not like a huge difference there. Um, so let's just, for sake of just maybe it works. Well, no, let's just say it's $65,000 to sell for. We're going to do our formula times 0.65. So 42, and then minus the cost of repairs, which we said 40. Ooh, we'd have to get it for real cheap. It doesn't look like this one's this one's gonna work out. Well, one thing we can do though is most likely we can get it and I can still sell it for for 10 grand. You know what I would do on this one? It just came out on the market. Now we could put an offer in for $5,000, and I can probably figure something out to to sell it a little bit more for to some of my cash buyers here locally, for 10 grand. But it's because it just came on the market 6 days ago. I don't think they're going to drop the price. Now, I should put an offer in, but I think for this case I'm not. So, anyways, let me find another property, and we'll do this analysis again. And but I mean, this is a good learning experience on comping in rural areas and what I'm looking for when I look at pictures. So, okay.